2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the second stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement these two will generate.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
How we like it.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round.
And reach the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the round in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. This green is very
really
deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole
They're
playing
putting a
somewhere over the
thumbstick. What the fuck did I do?
225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
This is a good chance.
You gotta just, is this
And
with
now
par?
to Bubba Watson.
He's one stroke behind
was.
his rival in this event.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. We head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the third hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Rich, love the fact that we've made our way through to the second week of the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure every player who's here is a little extra happy that they're at the BMW Championship.
Yes, Luke, 125 down to 70, so 55 players from last week did not make it onto this week's BMW Championship. A bummer for some, but a huge opportunity for the guys that are here. Just 70, no cut whatsoever. If there's ever a player
Did it
that
again?
wants
Why do
to
I keep
turn it
doing
loose,
that?
trying to get inside the top 30
It's
in the next
warm my
week,
thumb up.
this is the time. If you are outside that top 30, there is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't go flag hunt.
I
You
came
should
here
try and
because I
fire
didn't
everything
want
you can
a
because
70
you know
yard
that you have
shot.
to play well
Because
this
it feels
week
like 100
if you
yards,
want to make it
close to
into the
100
top
yards is
30
sort of
next
easy
week in the
to
Tour Championship. This is a great
then,
opportunity for those
not take
outside the top 30 and a little bit nerve-wracking from those sitting from about 20 to 30 on that current list. This one is chewing fiber.
You know that one time you put all the spin
That's right out of the
and you wish you
collarbones.
didn't.
Exquisite.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Oh, how about that one? Currently in first position. Reached the fourth hole, a relatively short par 4.
At 400 yards, yes, Luke. Big hitters, once again, can take the fairway bunkers out of play. Second shot, again, will be uphill to a ginormous green.
Sitting at 2 under, currently leading. Opting for the 9-iron.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
I might
He's
put
currently
this.
trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. And here we are with the third shot. He leads the field by a stroke.
Really want to get to the driving range, but I've kind of fucking nearly set up a really good golf simulator.
What a shot.
Yes.
Oh, gotta love it. Chip it
Should
in
have
for
that done by the
birdie.
weekend.
Nothing better.
But I just want to fucking smash the ball.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Rich, we head to the 5th on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway.
Wait, can I
on
look
the
on the
left-hand
left?
side. Don't hit it in there because
No,
you're
I
going to
can-
make it at
it's a
least
different
5,
fail.
if not worse.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this whole location.
Here we go.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt is for
Oh,
birdie 3 on the scorecard.
God, my neck is so unbelievably stiff at the minute. I usually crack it, like routinely crack it all the time. And the past week is.
Was on a good line. Putting for par.
That putt gave me fucking arthritis, mate. What am I doing? That was so close, actually.
And we're moving on. Rich, the 6th hole's a par 4 measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Currently leading by 2. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Fuck you.
Now, Bubba's got nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That's tracking.
That's smelly as fucking poo, mate.
That wasn't your best effort, was it?
That's a
It's just
dirty
about
horse.
3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par.
I just
And
saw that
top
Bubba
spot on
Watson
the
is supposedly
leaderboard.
left-handed,
After
is it?
that, let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Obviously, they make less left-handed clubs. They must like make way too many, and there must be like a fucking pile of left-handed clubs somewhere. It's like, who the fuck uses left-handed clubs? Obviously, other than left-handed people, but there's not many of them, is there? Saying that though, I have 2 friends which are left-handed, so, which is also very strange.
Going with the 3-iron. That one should find the surface. A wonderful shot here.
Seems
at the
pretty
7th.
straight.
Sets up
Is
another
it pretty
birdie
straight?
chance.
That's another story.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
And back to the course with the live action. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
Fuck is happening? No.
Right by the hole. Big putt for Purry coming up.
That's what she said.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. He's got a two-stroke buffer.
Shit. There we go.
Going with the 5-wood. That should find the bunker.
It's the bunker.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
I didn't
Trying
do
to
that
draw
thing.
that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
On a nice line.
That will work. And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And that's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. The finishing hole on the outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in significantly where those bunkers come into play, both right and left. Second shot, slightly uphill to once again one of the largest greens on the golf course.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Opting for the 3-iron here.
Fuck you.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Lost him
Coming
on
up a
the
little
handle,
short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Fucking horse shit. I just fucking launch it. In the hole.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Judging it beautifully.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
This one might roll into the rough. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I got to say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
Going with the 6-iron here. That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. Sitting at -3, currently in the lead. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Get in. That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. Leading by a couple after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Opting for the 6 iron. Not a bad play, that one. 19 feet to the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Yeah, we'll take that. Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. They can get it up and over a small rise. The ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No thanks. I'm laying up, and I never say that.
Wonderfully played. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's tidy. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really. Oh, you know you want to.
Steady on. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
This one's on line. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And after that hole, this player finds himself in top spot, with Tony Finau second. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Looks to be going with the 5 iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. I like the look of this. Tony Finau coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 2 off the lead.
And that will definitely get the attention of our leader coming to these final holes.
What a drive. Look at that.
Second shot here on the 14th. That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. And here we are with the third shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. choosing the 9-iron here. Looks like this one's bunker bound. Sitting at 4 under for the day. Currently in top spot. And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. Big pass over coming up for this fella.
It's looking solid.
And down she goes. And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second. Always loved the high draw. What an impressive shape. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Looking good so far.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Decisions to be made off the tee here, Rich, at the 16th hole.
At just under 400 yards, Luke, I just don't see most players taking out driver and giving it a go. Just hit an iron, short left of that fairway bunker, wedge it on, make your birdie.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 1 under. This shot from 120 yards. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. A 9-foot chance here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Couple of strong finishing holes to finish up here, Rich. First, let's take a look at the 17th.
Yeah, it's just about 420 yards, and you want to favor down the left-hand side as this fairway does move left to right. You avoid those fairway bunkers. The second shot, you have to be precise with your distance control because this green has got a lot of movement on it, a lot of little bowls to it.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 6 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And the finishing hole at the south course of Wilmington's famous country club. Ridge, a really good par 4.
Just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot, slightly back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. Oh, so close. Hopefully they won't take that too bad. And that is a great performance Winning the second event of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Oh, I can't believe I just missed that putt. Oh well.
And this will set
We had a pretty
them
good
up
game
going
there,
into
to
the
be fair.
Tour Championship in prime position to walk away
The
with the
BMW
entire
Championship.
FedEx Cup. What a tournament this was. Fantastic victory.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
What rules? What's that? Oh yeah, stick it on. Stick it on. Stick 'em on. Ain't no more mistakes. Plus 5-8. Fuck that. I actually have that in real life, but mine has a plate on the bottom, and it doesn't have any red in the rings. But I actually have that. Is it milled? Yeah, I have that. I have that. Yeah, cool. I kind of want to use that though for some reason. Zoom. I just check the footwear and then we'll get into it. And I like the traditional shit, obviously not like them but in white. So, definitely not them. No. Let's go, here we go, East Lake Golf Club. Let's go.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Tour Championship. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm happy to be out here covering our feature group's play this week. We're in for a very entertaining time as there seems to be a rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Right up in the canopy of the trees.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Tried to draw that one in there, Luke. Just missed the mark.
What the fuck?
Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That's frustrating. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Well, that's not the most positive of starts. Getting underway over par.
A bit of a rocky start, but let's face it, 17 holes left to play, Luke. There's lots of times to make up for that mistake.
Good choice. Go with the 3-iron.
I wanna love you, but I better not touch. Ooh, I thought it was going to be closer. That's why I'm celebrating.
That was a beauty. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Ouch, that hurts. Well hold. Let's move on.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Ball striking is certainly a premium here at East Lake Ridge, and the third no different.
If your tee shot is in the fairway, every single flag on this green is findable. Playing from the rough, watch out for that deep bunker fronting the green.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Club up. I like this play.
Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the third.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
And down it goes.
The leaderboard has them sitting in second place behind Tiger Woods.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole. That's a good-looking shot there. Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era, and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at.
I want to know if I can find like match stats, like some of my recent games, and then
but Tiger really made
all in
you
a
take
list.
a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that
Just
you
want
had
to
to
know.
be at your best to beat him.
Well, actually, I need to do that.
Going with the 7. Oh, absolutely flushed.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
Little birdie look in here.
One wheat bix too many, I think. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. He's currently in the 2nd position. The 6th hole at East Lake Rich. One to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure.
Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Going with a 3-wood here.
I have no hopes for this shot. I was right in saying so.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
The fade didn't come to their aid.
Sitting at 3 under par. Currently 2nd place.
What in the fuck is going on?
Playing their 5th
Are these
shot,
wedges shit?
just a couple back from our leader.
What's this? Why are we... 100 and... Why is there a 7 iron there?
The bogey putt awaits.
Well done.
Boo. That was a shit round. Shit hole, sorry. That was a fucking terrible.
And after that hole, the standings have this player in 2nd place, behind Tiger Woods.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Handy effort, that one. Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career, just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the 2nd day, wind's blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7.
Tell me how that made sense.
And you had to bust 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. In fact, it was impossible with 3 out of the 4 of us to get it home in 2. Well, Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the 2nd day, and he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's blowing. I lay up with a 3-wood to about
2
70,
bogeys
80
in a
yards.
row.
And this
Feel like
little,
a nails.
little peninsula, it kind of goes from
Hang on.
left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with water on the front part of the green, and the pins over in the back right. And he gets up there and smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go, is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about 20 feet off the ground, just hung there. And kept hanging, kept hanging, kept hanging, and fell right exactly where he wanted it to. It was unbelievable. And at that moment in time, you kind of sit there and look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
I just got one of those because your account's being used in another location. My niece and nephew are here, and I've had to specifically put fucking passwords on my YouTube and shit on the living room TV. And I don't know how they bypass it. I think they use the voice command or something, and then sometimes it can jump past it, but I've just gone onto my account devices and logged them out. None of them's
Sitting
popping
at
up on
one
the
under.
history, so
Currently tied third, just a couple out of top spot.
Sorted it, but it's just a bit piss take, really. Shouldn't be able to do that.
Going with the 3-iron.
Let's not be the fucking skip.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup.
Well, I like
Go
look
on,
at
go on,
this.
go on. In the
That's a
hole!
good bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. And with
That was
it,
a
he'll
good
move
fucking
to a
shot.
couple under par.
I mean, it was a good thumb twitch and a nice animation, but you know.
Now over to Ricky
She's done it,
Fowler.
man.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's return to live play now. And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. Here we are at the final hole on the front nine.
This is risky, I do know. I'm going for it, I'm going for it, I'm going for it. No, no, wind, work, wind, wind. Spin back. Yes. Not too much.
Lovely effort, that.
That's fair, I'll take
With a
that.
very long putt.
The pin's
What they
41
have left
feet.
for birdie here.
Not sure if they
Ouch.
understood the lie of the land there, Rich.
Yeah, that can happen on these greens. They're tricky at times.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Such soft hands.
And there it is.
That was fucking horrible. That was actually a really horrible green.
Last nine to play.
Oh well.
Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Sitting at 1 under the card. Tied for second place. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
It's just about 3 feet away. Currently 2 under for the day. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Ooh. And this one is for his par. Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot. Currently sitting in top spot. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
This is full send.
There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament. And so sometimes it would be uncomfortable, even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal, but I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with him, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
That's nicely done. A couple under at this stage, in second place. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Yeah, that's so right.
Let's hope this one draws a good line, because it's not going to be on the fairway.
That's what she said. Whoa.
A bit wild on approach there. Getting ready to play their third. 3 behind our leader. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. Now that's how you roll the rock.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No. I think he likes it. What a fucking lie.
Wow. That's misjudged. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. An opportunity for a birdie here. It's got a chance. The old hammer hands putt. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Now just 2 strokes off the lead, heading down the stretch.
And some kind of fast finish required if they want to win this thing.
And there's a lot of pressure on the line, Rich, as we get to the closing holes at Eastlake. And here we are at 16.
Tough tee shot, 454 yards. Deep bunker down the right-hand side. Tee shot plays straight back up the hill. Go ahead and give her a wallop.
Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
He's 2 shots back.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt really needs to drop for him.
I really hope this one drops for him.
Just didn't drop.
An opportunity to make a par here.
And there it is.
That was pretty bad.
Tiger on top of the leaderboard.
And as we get to the penultimate hole at Eastlake, Rich, what does it require?
The tee has been moved back some 60 yards over the last couple of years, putting a premium on finding the fairway. Those bunkers down the left-hand side are menacing, to say the least.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here.
And he's hit that inside the range. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Oh, this is an outside chance. Maybe a lag putt even. He's got 30 feet.
Ooh, right by the hole. Now, this would be a good putt to make. Stay close to the leader.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
And after a recent switch of the 9s here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Just 1 stroke back in this tournament. Huge chip here. This would force a playoff.
Didn't that look good for a long time? It's all come down. Well, Rich, that was a fantastic season on tour, no doubt about it. We finally have our FedEx Cup champion.
Luke, this player deserves the FedEx Cup championship. They played exceptional golf all year long, and they showed what they're made of when it mattered the most. Just an incredible accomplishment. Congratulations to this year's FedEx Cup champion.
Well, Henny, that was some match. We thought it would be a great rivalry, and it absolutely was. But how proud would this player be to have taken down Ricky Fowler?
I beat Tiger Woods last night. So I actually beat him. He was like, fucking, he was 1 under, and I was 9 under, so we'll let him have this one, I guess.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Quack. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth.
And he needs this to save par.
Okay, steady now. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Sitting at 1 over for the day.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Trying to forget the bogey at the last and focus in on this one.
Quality shot, that one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Uh-oh, this one's out.
That was my bad. I just fucking went forward on the
Just
right.
a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Not your best effort. Still a mid-range putt coming up. This is a par putt.
That gets the job done. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. It's time for a one-shotter. Opting for the 3-iron here.
They've decided to club up.
Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Oh, so close. 11 feet left to the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
If it's up, it could be in. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Currently at +1 for the day. Here we are at the 4th hole. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Good choice. Go with the 3-iron.
Oh.
Not their best shot there.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
No, that's too bad. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Well, HV3 looking a little gloomy because this putt could put him down behind his playing partner.
Yep, well done.
Uh,
And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Well, Rich, this player's certainly looking sharp out there on the course after signing with a new apparel company, it appears.
Look good, feel good, play good, I say, Luke. I say clothes make the man, clothes make the woman, clothes make the player in this instance. I think it's always a refreshing change when you go to a new apparel company because I think it just gives you a sense of giddiness, like it's something brand new and you take it out for a spin. I always like getting, you know, new clothing, new apparel to wear out there on the golf course. I don't know, it just kind of invigorated me, gave me some energy. It made me feel, you know, bigger and taller and faster and stronger. It didn't, I know that for a fact, but you know what? I liked it. It felt good to be out there in brand new clothing.
Just needs this one to kick right. Playing within their comfort zone there. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And back to the play, shall we? Putting for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that should secure the par on this one. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Not bad. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
12 feet to the cup coming up. This one's dialed in. That's a clever play, that one. Moving up a leaderboard and ahead of their rival. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Second shot here on the 7th. Woo, back there, Horsey. Nicely done. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
A bit long on that one. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Ouch, that hurts. And this one will be for bogey. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here, is just dandy.
That's frustrating. And this putt coming up for his par. Sitting at 2 over for the event. This hole here is a par 4. Well struck. Second shot here on the 9th. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Good look at a birdie here. Okay, let's head to the next. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Well, Rich, this is tough. This player's battling to make the cut, and it's cut day. How nervous are they right now?
Luke, sitting just below the cut line, they cannot afford any more mistakes. Birdies and pars are in order.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Going with the 5-wood. That's heading into the rough, I think. That's a little wayward.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that had eyes.
Yes.
Lovely shot. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole. Going with the 7. That was wonderfully done. All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet.
That was fucking terrible.
That putt went a bit long there. Putting for a par here. That's pretty tidy. Yeah, good job. Nice par. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Well, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. The little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Oh, well played. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This
That was
one looks to
gay.
be slightly offline here. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
How close was that to going down? What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Has to put this one downhill.
That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That's frustrating.
All right, I'm
Should have made
fucking
that.
furious.
This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And coming off a double bogey, you'd imagine their heads down a bit. Time to just clear that from the mind.
That dog will hunt.
Sitting at 2 over par. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. That was special.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Well, that was a really important hole. Now just one off the cut line.
Justin Thomas is our current leader. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. This shot here near the 200-yard mark. Going with the 3-iron.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Yeah, nicely played. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. That's just about 3 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's see. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And a chance to get back to even with the card with this putt. Just didn't drop. That's disappointing. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? Got to hope that putter turns into a magic wand here, Rich. A couple of birdies. Whew. They need it badly. Second shot here on the 16th.
This should be good. Oh, it's not. Okay, it's okay, but it's not what I was planning. I wanted it to be further up the hill, so it sort of pulled me back.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Ooh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards.
This has been a really hard golf
go
course.
You better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the three-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. All right, one more hole to go. The 18. Tee shot is looking good here. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Opting for the 5-iron.
That was fucking crazy. Stop, sit.
Well, he means business coming out,
it
hitting shots
begins
like
to
that
break.
against HV3. I think Harold's just as surprised as I am.
This putt coming up is for birdie. That signs off.
They always look like they're going to miss the straight ones.
So, after a pretty decent opening round, Rich, this player still finds themselves a fair way off the pace.
Yeah, a good round, a decent round, but nothing spectacular, and that's why they're in the position that they're at. They just need to get out there and grind a little bit more. We didn't really see them out there giving it their full effort because they just got lazy. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage.
I will return. I'm going to go for a Waz. I'm going to get a drink. Come back.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead. And let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
Well, I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. And let's see what he can do here today. Good shot there, Beamer. Time for the second shot into the first. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one. They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Ooh. A 7-footer right here. Ooh, right by the hole. This next putt's for a Barney Rubble. So a disappointing double to
that hurt.
There. Luke, that had
And
all
even
kinds of ugly on that one. Not too sure how they're going to rebound from this one.
I just fucking
Let's
like
see what happens
re-putted.
here on the second hole.
Was I in for an eagle on the first hole? Fuck off.
That's not the shot he's hoping for. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats. Came into this
Now we're definitely
2-0.
one over.
Now they're struggling to stay at par.
What in the fuck? Someone just shoots me in the eye, mate. I'm sick of this shit. If I kill myself, it's known as a fucking Well, you just get frowned upon, don't you? And then your family becomes weak. Someone shoot me in the eye, mate, and she fucking had enough. Or just someone coincidentally
Teeing off
fucking run me
here at the
over or
third
some
hole.
shit, please. What a tune.
Going with the 5-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Oh, that's a clutch par. Sitting at 1 over for the
Did I
event.
start 2 under? Because I shot 7 on a par 5.
Teeing off here at the 4th.
I must have started. Fuck, that's not good. Sometimes I sleep. Sometimes it's not for days. People like me, they just go the separate ways. Sometimes it's out the day. I'm the bottom that you believe.
That's some good golf right there. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
A birdie putt awaits.
With this putt, he'll have HV3 in his wake.
Carry on my wayward son.
There are some
I actually knew that was going to happen.
in the dark. Putting for a par now.
Got fucking Harriman.
That was a top level approach, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on the 5th.
I think I can do this. I think. Here we go.
Interesting choice of the driver here.
Oh dear.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's up by 10. This is nasty.
Looks like they're going with a pitching wedge.
I don't want this.
Nice out the rough here.
There, anyway, any song.
What an escape artist. That
I
was
didn't
a
watch any of
horrible
that.
lie.
I don't know
Putting
what's
for
happening.
birdie here. Was on a good line. Oh dear. Time to get the chipper back out. Time for the 5th shot.
Check him on back
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
out.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's heading further left than they wanted, I think.
What's a strange miss there. Look, they've been hitting the greens all day long.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. For the par. Currently at 2 over par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Bit untidy, wasn't it?
Actually, went
Henny, that
where-
looks like a
where it's
putrid
at.
lie. Is it bad?
Yeah, this is setting up nicely. It's not going to cause any troubles. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Outstanding approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Now 8 shots back after that hole. We've reached the 8th hole.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par threes on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Opting for the 3-iron here.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
Looked like they hinged in that stroke. Solid par putt, that. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Well played, mate. Now just 1 over par. Yeah, that one will play. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
And that will drop in for birdie. As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
These rivals, there's nothing between them, is there? It's been entertaining so far. I'm interested to see how they attack the back 9 and who, if either of them, comes out on top. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. Left yourself an opportunity.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. Now 7 shots behind after that. Time to play one of the one-shotters. A chance to go under par here if you can just keep the bogeys off the card. Well, that's a good-looking ball flight. Lovely shape to it. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
This one's tracking.
Okay, steady now. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Oh, well done. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup.
They've got this left to tie with Harold Varner III.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. 7 feet to the cup. Ooh, nice line. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par. Yeah, that's disappointing. I was expecting you to hold that. Yeah, not much to sweat there.
Sitting at a couple over for the event. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Going with the 3-iron.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
And he needs this to save par. This one's tracking. Oh, just missed. Ah, that's untimely. Back-to-back bogeys as we head down the
This is a
stretch.
bad game.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Sitting at 3 over for the event. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. And going with driver off the deck with this shot. Getting ready to play their third. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. Super shot that. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard. He's got a 1-shot buffer. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that, No, thank you.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th, and sets up another putt inside birdie range. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Oh my, that was launched. Sitting at 1 over. Opting for the 5-iron. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And this putt is for a final score of 74. That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make their par.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Just didn't drop. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And with that, that closes out the event for this player.
That was terrible.
Well, I'm sure that wasn't what this player had in mind for this event, but hopefully there's something better in their immediate future.
Yeah, that is putting it very gently there, Luke. Not very much happening at all in this player's game this week.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beem, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Sports and the PGA for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this featured group's play this week. It's going to be fire, let me tell you. There seems to be quite the rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. And here we are with the third shot. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Nice line. Good putt, that.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's in a tie for 14th place. We have a par 5 at this one. Nicely done. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. We have a par 4 on this one. Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 185 yards. They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Oh, that was pure. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, so close. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And now over to Tony Finau.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Opting for the 3-iron here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Okay, time to return to the action. A spot in the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this.
Yep, tracking well.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And he dances his way into the top 10 after that delightful shot. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
Playing their 4th shot. Just 3 back from the leader. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
These are on rails, looking good.
That one goes down for bogey. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top.
That's tidy. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And back to the course with the live action. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Oh, this looks pure. Ooh, right by the hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Oh, what a stroke. Well holed. Trailing by 4 strokes. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Wow, that was just striped. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
You like that, didn't you? Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole. Wonderful shot. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Oh, this would be handy if he could bounce right. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Just hammered that through the line.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. Them there, Henny.
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Let's return to live play now. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. 9 holes down into this rivalry, Rich. How are you rating their performance so far?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only a few shots off the pace. chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, well played. And that will take him to 2 under. And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honour on the hole. Attaboy, good shot. Playing from around 110 yards out.
Just 2 shots behind.
Opting for the 9-iron. That might be one club too many. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Didn't that look good for a long time?
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Putting for a bogey. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And now over to Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course.
Lexi Thompson currently on top of things as it stands.
Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th.
And as we check the standings, Lexi Thompson currently holds top spot.
Playing from around 150 yards here.
Just 3 strokes back.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. Was on a good line. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
Wonderfully played. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
This is their look at birdie.
That's frustrating. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's well holed. He finds himself in a share of 8th. Welcome to this par 5 hole. Lovely effort that. This shot here from about 240 yards.
3 shots off the lead.
Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home and 2.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. I will take that also into the top 5 now.
Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. And choosing the 8-iron here. Is that what they had in mind?
Needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
Wow, came close with that chip. And this one is for his par. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Oh, absolutely flushed. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. 3 strokes off the lead. Going with a 3-wood here.
Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Just 3 strokes back.
He has this putt to save his par. Ouch, that hurts. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Okay, steady now. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. That got a little out of control, I think. This would be a great up and down. Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. This one's looking good. The round now in the books. Good luck next time.